It's Bryant knifing his way inside for two. Here's Bryant. Oh, and he sinks it and fouled on the play. Oh, the soft touch inside. Here's Kobe, and he buries the three. Lakers with momentum. Here is Kobe Bryant. Let's see what he does. Good. Kobe with a hand in his face.
Oh, my goodness. Duncan with tremendous defense, and he still hits it.
Just listen to this crowd. Bryant attacking inside around Tim Duncan.
Another amazing performance tonight. He's the most skilled and determined player in the world right now.
It's a matchup between two franchises that have combined to win 7 of the last 9 NBA championships. It's Kobe Bryant against Tim Duncan. Phil Jackson against Greg Popovich. The Lakers and Spurs add to their historic Western Conference rivalry with a trip to the finals on the line. There's a shot of Los Angeles, and it sure does look a lot nicer when you can't see the traffic. Oh, you can feel the playoff electricity here inside Staples Center in downtown L.A. And now let's hand it over to Lakers public address announcer Lawrence Tanner for tonight's starting lineups.
And now celebrating their 48th year in Southern California, 60th year in the NBA. A franchise with 14 NBA titles, the most wins in NBA history. The home team, your Los Angeles Lakers. At forward number 10, 6'10", sixth season from Serbia, Vladimir Radmanovic. The other forward is number 7, 6'10", ninth campaign from Rhode Island, Lamar Odom. At center, number 16, 7 feet, his 7th season from Spain, Al Gasol. At guard, number 2, 6'1", 12th year from Arkansas, Little Rock, Derek Fisher. The other guard is number 24, 6'6", his 12th year from Lower Marion High School, the Black Mamba, Kobe Bryant. The head coach in his 17th year, Hall of Famer Phil Jackson.
Out in the beautiful Southern California as the Los Angeles Lakers look to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals by taking on the defending champions San Antonio Spurs. Hi, everyone. With Clark Kellogg, Mike Fratello, and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Clark, this series has renewed the rivalry of the decade for sure.
No doubt about it, Kevin. This is now the 6th playoff series between the Lakers and Spurs since '99. And while LA is on the verge of taking a 4-2 advantage in those matchups, the Spurs have won 4 titles in that span compared to the Lakers' 3. Excellence on both sides.
Yeah, Clark, a lot of great basketball. And of course, Mike, at the center of this rivalry are the stars, Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan. Mike, what have you seen from them?
Well, Kobe has been the best player in this series so far. I don't think anyone would argue with that. He's played with great intensity on both ends and looks hungrier than ever to get back to the finals. And on the other side, Tim Duncan is coming off a championship. But the Spurs need him to be better if they want to get back in this series.
Right now, let's check the starting lineups for the San Antonio Spurs. They've got Tim Duncan up front with Bruce Bowen and Fabricio Oberto, and Tony Parker along with Michael Finley at the guard spots. And for the Lakers, it's league MVP Kobe Bryant paired with Derek Fisher in the backcourt. Up front, Lamar Odom and Radmanovich at the forward spots. And the terrific Pau Gasol manning the middle.
L.A. now leads the series 3-1, but they started it off in dramatic fashion. In Game 1, they trailed 65-45 midway through the third quarter, and then Kobe Bryant erupted, scoring 25 second-half points and rallying the Lakers to a win.
Misses the layup.
And the defense was ready for that. They know he's a threat at the rim and swarmed him on that layup.
Parker's shot is off. So Clark and the Lakers 3 wins this series. They've only allowed 82 points per game, holding San Antonio to only 38% shooting. They're playing suffocating defense.
Kevin, to me, the Lakers have just looked like the better team. I mean, in large part because they've been able to play with that sustained and focused energy. The Spurs, on the other hand, have shown their age a bit, often looking worn down by the end of these games.
And Duncan with the basket on the assist by Parker. And clearly Kobe's looking, coach, to build off the momentum of that 28-point, 10-rebound Game 4.
Well, the Spurs are going to have their hands full once again. No one has been able to hold them below 22 points in these playoffs.
Pass to Roberto. Now here's Duncan, guarded by Odom. No good from Duncan. And so Fisher will bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Gasol, a screen on Duncan. Kobe attacking. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Boy, good force on that drive from Bryant that time. Even the foul didn't keep him from taking the shot.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And Kobe drops them both.
And he's making them count at the charity stripe. No surprise there.
Parker outside. Duncan with the screen for Parker. Over Fisher. And that one's good. Parker.
This team has absolute trust in Parker. Always making the right decisions with the round ball.
Like we know, either the Celtics or the Pistons will be representing the Eastern Conference in the final.
The Celtics are coming off a huge Game 5 win. They now lead the series 3-2 and will look to close out the series tomorrow in Detroit.
Tell you what, Bowen has excellent touch from deep. He's a menace on defense, the typical and ideal 3-and-D guy.
Now here's Kobe. He's got 7. Here's Gasol. The kick out to Odom. Pass to Bryant. Goes back up. And yes, it's good. Bryant's got 9.
Around the bucket, Kobe is crafty. He has all the shots.
Parker against Fisher. Parker's shot is off. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. And finish off by Bryant.
And the amazing moves, folks. Skillfully handling that rock and creating some space for himself.
Spurs trail by 4. Parker looking around. Passes it to Finley. Now Duncan. Here's the 3. And Finley gets it to go.
The spacing that Finley creates is so important to this team. When the three-point shot is falling for him, it opens up the floor for the rest of his teammates.
Clark for Pau Gasol, his 4th playoff appearance, and the first time that he's advanced past round 1.
Well, advancing in the playoffs is so much about what kind of team you have. He did make the playoffs 3 times in his 6 seasons with the Grizzlies, but they got swept all 3 times because they were overmatched by their opponent. But it wasn't Gasol's fault. He was their leading scorer in each postseason trip.
And the Lakers have possession, following the bucket by the Spurs. 1:52 left here in the opening quarter. On baseline, Jay. Again, the Spurs good for 2.
Boy, love the court awareness from Finley. Excellent at realizing when one of his guys is open.
Lakers trail by 3. Right now, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who has some news on the controversial ending to Game 4. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, after reviewing the final play of Game 4, the NBA admitted a foul should have been called on Derek Fisher. Now, it was not in the act of shooting, but the Lakers were over the foul limit, so a foul still would have sent Brent Berry, the Spurs small forward, to the line with a chance to tie the game. When Spurs coach Greg Popovich was asked about the play, he said it wasn't a foul. I think it was a proper no call from what I saw. Guys?
Yeah, David, he may be right, and thank you for that report. Mike, Spurs fans might be upset, but it sounds like the coaches and the players aren't dwelling on the no call.
Yeah, they understand that play was not where the game was lost. And they don't have time to focus on the past.
Duncan's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Gasol is screen on Ginobili. Kobe, the pass to Gasol. Good, and it's Bryant picking up the assist.
Giving up the ball in the two-man game right there. I think Kobe deserves a little more credit for his playmaking ability.
San Antonio leading. Outside Thomas. And there's the feed to Duncan. And Odom pulls it down.
The Lakers have been dominant here at home, going 7-0 so far in these playoffs, and their last home loss was actually 2 full months ago at the hands of the Memphis Grizzlies.
And, you know, Mike, their playoff success at home goes back nearly a decade. Since moving to the Staples Center in 1999, the Lakers have gone 50-10 at home in the postseason. That is about an 83% winning clip. Boy, Ginobili's so good at getting into the paint. Love watching how he does that. He's unpredictable, creative, but he finds a way to get the job done.
Now here's Bryant. Three-pointer. Count it, and 16 for the quarter. And a high-scoring first quarter. Both teams really filling it up. Lakers on top. They're up by 2. And we'll be back with you for the start of the second quarter when we return. Welcome back to Los Angeles, where the Lakers look to close out the defending champion San Antonio Spurs. Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation. Ginobili against Fisher. Ginobili kicks to Finley. 18 feet out. And it's Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 4 rebounds in this game. Like, of course, earlier this month, Kobe Bryant was awarded his first NBA MVP with averages of 28 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 2 steals a game, while taking his team, the Lakers, to the top seed in the Western Conference.
And it feels somewhat overdue. He's arguably been the best player in the world for a few years now. And this wasn't even his best statistical season.
Solid job positioning and really good intensity and focus from Duncan that time.
That's now the 34th consecutive game that Kobe has reached at least 20 points. His streak dates all the way back to March 9. Now here's Ginobili. Finley. No good on the triple. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Ryan already in double figures here. Mike, he could be in for another huge night.
He has that look in his eye. He doesn't want this series to go back to San Antonio. He wants to end it tonight.
Spurs trail by 7. On the pass to Finley. And that's off the glass and in. Finley's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
And Finley loves this shot. I mean, whenever the mid-range opens up, he's making use of that area of the floor.
Here's Kobe. Count it. He's got 25 points on the half.
Kobe locked in right now. The Spurs need to get the ball out of his hands and force somebody else to beat him before it's too late.
Odom against him. Pass to Ginobili. Just 5 to shoot. And it's off from three-point range. Lakers leading by 7. Like in the battle between these two MVPs, Kobe Bryant has had the clear advantage.
Tim Duncan just hasn't had the same impact for the Spurs. And that's been the difference in this game.
Well, the Lakers swept the Nuggets in their first-round series, Mike. And in the second round, the Jazz pushed them to 6 games.
Utah fought hard, but their defense got torched by Kobe Bryant. He averaged 33 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Gasol and Odom each averaged 18 points on top of that.
Bowen, he's checked in for San Antonio. And so is Ginobili, bringing it up now for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 10. Duncan inside. Defended by Odom. Rejected by Gasol.
Great wingspan in use that time from Pau Gasol. Did a nice job affecting that shot.
They grabbed their own miss. It's Bryant, high post. And for those of you just joining us in the second quarter, with about 3 minutes gone by.
The story of their offense so far has been just that, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Pass to Thomas. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Duncan left side. And they get it. Count the basket. 10 points for Duncan.
The odds are stacked up against the Spurs. Only 8 teams in NBA playoff history have come back from a 3-1 deficit to win the series.
Well, it's a monumental task in front of the Spurs. And what's interesting, Mike, is that the last time it happened, it came at the expense of the Lakers. In 2006, the Suns came roaring back from a 3-1 deficit to eliminate LA in the first round.
Here's Duncan following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Ginobili on the wing, defended by Fisher. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Tim Duncan, just an absolute beast at the 4. He lets his play do all of his talking.
A different look now for San Antonio. Michael Finley, he's checked in for Thomas. And Tony Parker is subbed in for Ginobili. San Antonio again missing. Lakers leading by 11. On the wing, Fisher. And they double up Bryant. Over Finley. Gasol passes to Bryant. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight. Well, Brent Barry was the victim of that controversial no call at the end of Game 4. But, Mike, his play really kept the Spurs within striking distance.
He was terrific, Kevin. He had a playoff career-high 23 points on 7 of 14 shooting in just 27 minutes of play, after averaging just 3.5 points in the playoffs coming into that game.
Kobe Bryant has now surpassed his average of over 31 points a game during these playoffs. Parker passes to Duncan. 56 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Perhaps he was a little too open that time.
Won't see that from him very often.
And Fisher kicks to Kobe. Kobe draws it up. Down low. Here's Radmanovic. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Nice ball movement that time by Bryant, and I don't think he gets enough credit, guys, for how good a passer he is.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Finley the pass to Parker. Duncan, a screen. That one's in there. The Lakers lead is cut down to 10 points. Again, thanks to that one from Parker.
Well, I tell you, there's a suddenness to Parker that helps him create space in the lane, unlike any other player in the league.
Bryant on the wing. Drops it in. That's 18 for him in the quarter.
But right now, Kobe's turned that grease on the stove up, folks. He is on fire. Keep getting him the ball, please.
And so it's Los Angeles, up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With the Spurs, Bruce Bowen. Bruce, the focus for you, obviously, is Kobe Bryant. How do you defend him in the second half?
Who knows? I mean, I can't read the future, so we'll do my best to try to get a hand up on every shot and understanding that if he hits some, he's the MVP, and if not, I'm sure I'll hear things from you guys.
You are absolutely correct, Bruce. Thanks very much. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. And a look at the beautiful LA coastline. The sun is set, and we're ready for the start of the third quarter. Welcome back to the second half. It's Game 5 of the Western Conference Finals here in LA. The Spurs trying to force a Game 6 against the hometown Lakers. And so Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Coach, back in December, Kobe Bryant became the youngest player in NBA history to reach 20,000 points at the age of just over 29 years old, beating out former record holder Wilt Chamberlain by just 12 days.
And Kobe just keeps adding to the list. He was already the youngest player to score 10,000 through 19,000 career points. That is until 23-year-old LeBron James surpassed him as the youngest to score 10,000.
Finley can't get it to go.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Kobe gets to Gasol. Passes to Odom. Kobe with it. He's guarded by Finley. Shot clock at 6. Kobe on the tape. A rebound by the Spurs. Duncan's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There we go, Mike. Once again, Kobe Bryant putting on a clinic.
And Kobe has been doing this throughout the entire postseason. Just torturing opposing defenses with his offensive mastery.
And that one's good from Fisher.
You know, because of his size, he can be at a disadvantage inside, but Fisher knows how to work around that.
Duncan with the screen for Parker. Now the pass to Finley. It drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Parker's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Big effort gets the big reward. Simply outplaying the defense.
Bryant in the corner. This all setting the pick for Bryant. Kobe Bryant! So good at finishing through contact.
Look at Bryant just outworking the inside defense and securing the high percentage shot.
Duncan against Odom. Kept alive. Pass to Alberto. Kicks to Parker. Duncan with a screen on Fisher. Parker. And even after 2 offensive rebounds, they just can't get the lid off. Tim Duncan, Mike, has given his all in this series, averaging 23 points, 18 rebounds, a couple blocks. And Coach, he's playing almost 40 minutes a game.
He played 44 minutes in that Game 4 loss, and I thought he looked tired in that final quarter. He got beat to a couple rebounds and loose balls. We'll have to keep an eye on his energy level as this second half progresses.
He's really doing an outstanding job creating for others.
He's making plays, setting guys up, a great teammate.
Parker against Fisher. Back to Parker. To the paint. And he goes in for the dunk.
Parker is excellent in pick and roll, whether it's scoring or passing.
Los Angeles leading by 13. Now we've got the great David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Hey, Kevin, the Lakers, of course, sent shockwaves around the league in February when they made a franchise-altering trade with Memphis for Pau Gasol. Now, many have criticized the Grizzlies for the trade package they received in return, which included Pau's younger brother, Mark. Spurs coach Greg Popovich was especially critical, saying what they did in Memphis is beyond comprehension. There should be a trade committee that can scratch all trades that make no sense. I just wish I'd been on a trade committee that oversees NBA trades. I'd like to elect myself to that committee. I would have voted no to the LA trade. Guys, it's easy to see why Pop is not a fan of this trade.
You're right, David. Thank you very much. I'm sure the last thing Popovich wanted to see was Kobe Bryant, Clark, paired with another all-star big man.
Not only Popovich, but the rest of the league, Kevin.
Here's Duncan after Pau Gasol's bucket.
Got the look he wanted. Sometimes it just doesn't go down.
And here's Bryant for three. Tim Duncan with the rebound. Duncan's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And it's Parker in the corner. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. And, Coach, the versatility of Lamar Odom is so important to this Lakers team.
He's their point forward and does a little of everything for this team. A true utility guy. And with power here, there's less scoring pressure on his shoulders.
Here's Thomas following the basket by Kobe Bryant. Duncan with the screen for Ginobili. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Lakers lead by 17. Kobe Bryant has put together Mike. Kobe's on fire, torching one of the best defenses in the NBA.
I like what the defense is thinking right there, but, you know, Kobe's agility allows him to avoid the contact.
Now, here's Parker. Here's Duncan, and Gasol sends it back. And here is Los Angeles now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Parker passes to Duncan. And good that time. Duncan's got 13.
Using his impressive court vision, a good peripheral, Parker finds the open man.
This series, of course, features 2 of the greatest coaches in league history. Clark on one side, we've got Phil Jackson. On the other side, Greg Popovich.
Yeah, Kevin, 2 great coaches, regardless of sport, but they do have incredible basketball minds. They combined to win 13 of the last 17 NBA championships. Jackson is responsible for 9 of those. These are 2 of the best we've ever seen do it.
And that's out of bounds. San Antonio won't retain possession.
Third substitution, number 7, Fabrizio Roberto.
So it's San Antonio now. 19-point game. Ginobili outside. 6 to shoot. A floater, and Gasol sends it back. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Lakers ahead as they end the third quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And we are back for the fourth quarter action here in Southern California, where Kobe Bryant and the Lakers look to punch their ticket to the NBA Finals. Well, Coach, the Spurs have been a model of consistency, not just in the NBA, but in all of sports.
That's right. They had their 9th consecutive 50-win season after going 56-26. They've won 4 titles in the last 9 years and 3 in the last 5. Their organization deserves a lot of praise.
Now Kobe. the middle. Here's Odom. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Finley. Here's Oberto. He's defended by Gasol. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And, you know, the one thing that stood out tonight is his scoring. He's kept attacking even as they've been trailing.
Like this is becoming routine. Kobe Bryant with another exceptional performance here again tonight.
Even with the defense focused on him, he's been impossible to stop. Bryant is in complete control of this game.
That's good from Oberto. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. And here's Fisher. Inside to the left side wing. Bryant is doubled. Oh, 42 points now.
There's Lamar Odom doing what he does. At 6'10", he's an excellent ball handler and playmaker for the Lakers.
That's his second personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Kobe Bryant.
And that one falls for Bryant.
You know, Kobe is the total package. Not just an elite scorer, but a very talented, versatile defender, too.
It is, Clark, important to note that this is Kobe's first time reaching the conference finals without Shaquille O'Neal.
And I think that's fueled Bryant's motivation, Kevin. I mean, there's been a lot of doubts about his ability to reach this point without Shaq. And when O'Neal got his fourth championship ring with the Heat, you know that lit a fire inside of Kobe Bryant.
And the Lakers with possession here. Ginobili unable to get his shot to go. Odom down low. A rebound by the Spurs. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Lamar Odom. That is his first foul of the game. Spurs trail by 17. Passes it to Finley. Back to Ginobili. Over Fisher. And the basket by Ginobili.
Soft, puffy interior D, and they've exploited it.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Ginobili against Fisher. To the inside. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist from Derek Fisher. Kobe Bryant, Mike, seems to be on a mission this year after winning league MVP. He's now hoping to capture another NBA title.
And then he'll be playing for a gold medal in the summer. The only other player to complete all three of those feats in the same year is Michael Jordan. This could be a legendary year for Kobe.
Tony Parker's checked in for Oberto.
All right, fans. That was your dance team. Make some noise. Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 9, Tony Parker.
Parker inside. Fisher's there. And Finley gets it to go.
Tell you what, he's going to have a lot more chances to knock down shots if he continues to shoot like that from the three-point line.
Just watch the lanes open wider as the defense creeps toward the perimeter.
Here's Fisher. Teardrop shot, and the layup is good.
Boy, good aggressive take that time by Fisher on the drive.
Spurs trail by 16. Parker outside. Gasol pulls it in.
Boy, the defense just smothered that one.
Drake all over him. Outstanding effort to contest without fouling.
The shot by Bryant, no good. So it's the Spurs now. And Kobe Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. And the Spurs making a change here. Thomas is checked in.
Team foul. Into the lineup for the Spurs, number 40.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Parker against Fisher. Takes the three. Bowen's shot is off.
Boy, they dodged one right there, didn't they?
Yeah, he won't miss a look that wide open very often.
Bryant from way outside. Here's Gasol. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
They're doing absolutely everything they can to close the book on this one.
Yeah, the time on the clock and the numbers on the scoreboard are all in their favor right now.
You know, pretty much anybody can hit that shot when they're that wide open. I mean, terrible defense.
Here's Radmanovic, and that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. Fisher's got 5 assists in the game.
Just bullied his way to the cup that time. Radmanovic with a head of steam there.
Now here's Ginobili. Out to the wing. Here's Bowen. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
In this fourth quarter, they have excelled from deep.
And obviously getting hot from deep. Couldn't come at a better time.
Here's Bryant. Another for Kobe. He's getting close to his playoff career high. 50 against the Suns back in 06. Inside, Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
We talk about you want your big man to play big. That's all Duncan does.
Lakers leading by 14. Here's Kobe. Make it 47 points right now.
This was a no-doubter here, a no-brainer, complete domination in every facet of the game.
And this game wasn't even as close as the score indicates. Nothing you can do but shake this one off, and things happen to you like that.
And while this run is impressive, I just don't think it will be enough.
The clock is not on their side here, that's for sure. But at least they'll finish things on their terms.
They double-team Kobe. 43 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Whoa, that makes 49!
And this run has helped seal the win.
Give them credit for executing down the stretch. Nice work.
40 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Ginobili. Rebounded by the Lakers. Here's Fisher. 23 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Here's Gasol, and that comes off the assist by Derek Fisher. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Coaches want the ball in his hands because Fisher makes good decisions. Got a really good basketball mind.
Duncan with a screen on Kobe. Ginobili the pass to Duncan. Up and in on the layup.
Doing all he can so far, but they still find themselves trailing.
Bryant with it. There's the 3. Oh, they are the new Western Conference champions. The Los Angeles Lakers are headed back to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2004. After taking down the defending champion Spurs in 5 games.
And we know how much this means for Kobe to get back to the finals. And to do it against Tim Duncan and an organization like the Spurs makes this an even greater accomplishment.
We all heard, Clark, the questions and doubts about Bryant. But this playoff run should silence the critics.
Yeah, I would agree the mute button should be on all of those critics because Kobe put together another amazing performance tonight. He's proved throughout the regular season and playoffs that he is the most skilled and determined player in the world right now.
And let's go down to the floor where Ernie Johnson is alongside Kobe Bryant.
You're going back to the finals for the first time since 04. How does that feel to you?
It's exciting, man. We're all excited, you know, and I'm just happy for my guys, happy for the city, and we ain't done yet.